Hello ladies, just this boy Sam from our trading here, and today we're looking at Shiba Inu once again. I know I'm on BTC right now, but I wanted to bring to you this graph because it is very important with the price action that we've been seeing within BTC and how it actually hasn't really been correlating with the price action of Shiba Inu, which is very, very odd. And I just wanted to bring this up really because it's very interesting to me to see how Shiba Inu is trading compared to BTC at the moment. Now, as you can see, BTC's been a bit of a bull run the past couple of days, or last couple of hours really. It's been absolutely beautiful watching. I mean, we currently see here, and this is on a 4-hour chart, we see this really bullish formation and a very bullish flag that we have been seeing. And you see this ascending level of support and this ascending level of resistance, and we are coming to an end of that resistance level. Now, do I think that we are going to break above this resistance level? Well, it's looking like we are testing the resistance at the moment, and I believe Bitcoin could potentially be going up at the moment, and that is because of a numerous amount of indicators. I mean, the volume is there currently for Bitcoin. You currently see a lot of green candlesticks within the volume. You also have a load of other indicators. For example, let's have a quick look at the MACD. So the MACD, let's have a look. So as you can see, they're very bullish on the MACD, a very nice crossover, and what we'd like to see is we're going to see a nice arch, and we're going to see it stay above that bull cycle from the way this presenting itself. You see that this has been the most bullish it has been ever. Well, not ever, but obviously like since the last, I don't know, like X amount of days. Like, it is in a very, very good state at the moment, and it is looking very, very promising. Now, let's have a quick look at the exponential moving average. Now, the moving average currently is a little bit interesting. You can currently see here on the exponential moving average, we have had a nice little crossover here around this level here. We have been slightly below it though. We have been slightly below the moving average, and we have been trading above it recently. So what I think is going to happen is I think that this actually is a slightly bearish indicator because we have been trading quite far above the exponential moving average. So what I imagine is I think we are going to sort of be consolidating around this level for a little bit, and it'll be interesting to see whether the exponential moving average can catch up with the current price action that we have been seeing to potentially see a nice skyrocket and break through this resistance barrier sort of around the $41,000 mark. But this is the first time in ages that we have seen BTC up to the 40,000 mark, so that is a plus. You see BTC coming back up, and I am here for it. Now, all the signs are saying BTC is in a very, very good position, and there are also a lot of buyers currently within BTC as well. I mean, if we look at the RSI currently is very, very bullish. Let me just get rid of that so you all can see. Right here, that side there, you sort of see we are currently at around 68 on the RSI, and that is an overbought section, and we are still overbought even at the $40,000 mark. I mean, you see the price action sort of it's thinking about what to do, but I think it's just catching up and consolidating with the exponential moving average currently. And I think that BTC could potentially break out of this flag today and potentially press for around $44,000 today. And I know that is a very bold statement because we haven't seen it for ever so long, since the 20, when was it? Like the 16th of May, I think it was actually. Yeah, 16th of May was the last time, and that was when we saw that massive decline from the 60,000 mark down to about, it got as low as like 28, like it was bad. But you sort of see the bulls are coming back in force, and I guess the weather has been absolutely gorgeous, which will play effect because people haven't been on their phones, they haven't been looking for new investment opportunities. So that also has to be said to take into account. And for anyone wondering as well why I'm talking about Bitcoin for a Shiba Inu video, it is very, very fundamentally important that Bitcoin stays up for Shiba Inu to see some really good price action. If Bitcoin starts soaring, you will see Shiba Inu and all the other altcoins follow suit. That's just how the crypto market works. So it's very important to keep track of Bitcoin. Now let's move on to Shiba Inu. So you can understand the current price action of Shiba Inu, I thought I'd draw a very similar graph to what I do with BTC, just so you all can get an understanding. Now, Shiba Inu is trading absolutely the opposite way currently than Bitcoin. I mean, you currently see that Shiba Inu is almost touching that lower point of resistance, that 0.5. It's not like 0.0000582 roughly is like our main support level. I know I could draw it slightly lower, but I think that's sort of around the level that we're looking at. You sort of get the idea. And you currently see we are slightly barcoding at the moment. So we are going to have to break out of this flag. I mean, I can't even say it's bullish. I mean, I guess it's slightly bullish in a sense, but you know, there's not an amazing ascending level of support. But because we are trading so low, and we are trading quite a bit below the exponential moving average, if I zoom in, I mean, let's have a quick look. So you see the exponential moving average currently trading below it, and you sort of see, as I said with BTC, when the stock or the security is trading above the exponential moving average, it's likely to come down. It's a bearish indicator, and that's what we have seen. But now we are underneath it. There is room for potential growth, and I think that Shiba Inu could potentially break out of the other end of this flag that we are currently seeing. But it's very important that Shiba does not drop below this level of support, because if it does, then I think the next support level is around the 480 or something like that. Is a lot lower, so it's very important for us to stay within this flag and break out of it at the other end and potentially see some nice gains. But we're gonna have to see some good price action with Bitcoin, and yeah, as well, I want to get on to ShibaSwap next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we are going on to Shiba, ShibaSwap actually, and within this we are going to look at basically all the statistics of the current rate of Shiba, and you know how many tokens being staked within the Bury pool, and also you know the liquidity pool, how they're doing as well. So let's have a quick look. So the Bury SHIB, so as you can see, there has been 77 trillion SHIB that has been put into this, well, that have been staked within the Bury feature, which is insane. But as you can see, the SHIB APY, so I mean, is 1.06%, which isn't bad. I mean, you know, it's not great, but it's not bad either. It could be better, put it that way. The Bury leash, I mean, leash as well, in a pretty good state, but you currently see 53,000 leash is actually not bad, or X leash, that has been staked currently within the ShibaSwap exchange. Now, we all have to bear in mind how much SHIB is. It's currently trading at, let's have a quick look actually. I believe it is $1,900 thereabouts, right? So the fact that there is 53,000 of them, that's nuts. That's really good actually. And also bone as well. You currently see there has been 14.7 million T-bones that has been issued, and you currently see the bone APY is so much better for buried bone compared to a leash and a SHIB. Bone seems to be the best way to actually maximize your profits and maximize your returns on the ShibaSwap exchange if you're using the Bury feature and staking your tokens. Obviously, you can always unstake your tokens as well. That's the beauty of burying. There is very little risk involved in it, really. I mean, obviously your gas fees, they're not ideal, but it's basically like printing money in a sense. I mean, the only way that you can lose money is if bone falls massively, or any of the tokens that you have actually staked. That's the only way that it can really go bad for you. Looking at the current liquidity pools as well, I mean, you currently see Bone and Wrapped Ethereum, which is the one that I currently use. You currently see it at 2.86 Bone per day, which is about right, and that's per $1,000 that has been invested. I mean, I'm interested to know about this figure here, because I'd like to know whether it's like $1,000 put in the liquidity pool, or whether it's $1,000 of each You know, so that's something that I'm interested to know. But either way, this is a great daily return of investment. I mean, 0.87%. I know it has been higher, but even having that amount of daily ROI is fantastic, because after so many days, you're going to accumulate your losses and you're going to be in profit. And then you just start printing money at that point. Then you know, you make your initial investment back, and then you're in a very, very good spot. And as you can see here, Elon and Wrapped Ethereum is also doing pretty well. Leash and Bone, we know that's a good one. And actually Shiba and Bone, considering the amount of quantities that people probably have of both of those tokens, that is a pretty good return of 1.91 Bone per day per $1,000 that has been staked within the liquidity pool. So again, it's looking pretty good in my opinion. Now, again, I'm going to quickly show you my portfolio as well. You can already see that I'm currently at $645. I mean, it says profits loss. I mean, I staked, as you can see here, $1,345. That's why I invested within it. And that is now worth $1,462. But just from the bone harvested and the bones pending, you currently see that I'm currently at a profit of around $645. So it's in a very, very good spot. And I'll also show the 8 board as well, so you will know exactly what I currently have within assets within the ShibaSwap exchange, because I think it's important to have complete transparency with all of you. So just to keep full transparency with all of you, this is what I currently possess within assets within the ShibaSwap exchange. And for anyone who doesn't know how you can see this, it's literally through a site called 8board. All you have to do is type in your crypto wallet within this site, and it will automatically connect you and show all your assets combined. I mean, you can see here that I currently possess majority Bone, some Wrapped Ethereum, and then I own a bit of BNB as well. And it will just give you a full breakdown of what you currently own. And it's a great way to know exactly how much you have within your wallet. So I just wanted to showcase that, because I think it's important for you all to know this website, really. Now, something that I did also want to bring up is the eToro, the platform which I said within one of my last videos on Shiba Inu. You can see that they have been hyping the hell out of Shiba Inu, and I believe that it will be an asset that will be listed on eToro, which would be absolutely fantastic. You see the eToro US just going crazy. Always talking about the SHIB army, just the SHIB community really is looking very, very strong. And to be honest, I think the eToro they wouldn't be hyping up this much if they weren't going to add it to their platform. So I would expect a Shiba Inu sort of listing IPO potential, well, very soon really. I can't see it taking too long for that to happen, but I am excited for it. And to be honest, everyone, that is all the news really that Shiba Inu has today. I mean, that is like other news like the Kanga Exchange, which is one of the Turkish brokerage platforms that is now listing Shiba Inu. But, you know, any Shiba Inu news that comes out, be sure to, you know, tell me what happens. I mean, feel free to get me on Twitter, Discord, anything like that. And, you know, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on. And that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. And without further ado, take care, ladies and gentlemen. In a bit.